That's good too. I like music because music is relaxing. What do you exercise?
Sometimes, but I get really lazy in here.
Sounds good. And what do you do? What do you do to relax?
To relax, music, walking, and hanging around in here.
So do you do any exercise?
Sounds too normal.
Yeah, I'm normal. Like,
Now, what about in prison? Did you exercise?
Yes, I did.
So there's a lot of. Do they have equipment and things where you can?
They just took them away, but before that, yeah. You end up exercising by yourself, you know what I mean? Push-ups.
I know there was a big controversy about having gym equipment in prisons.
You can pay for it if you want, you know? I mean, they do have a gym that you have to pay for.
So you got to get a membership.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's exclusive membership there.
Well, you'd figure you're part of an exclusive membership already. You wouldn't have to pay extra. Now, what do you do to relax? Now that you're out of prison.
But anything I want to do is relaxing now.
Just being out.
That's right.
Not waking up and looking at the bars. I would figure that'd be relaxing.
That's
Right? Well, we got a deviant. All right.
Yeah, I was kind of asking what kind of deviant.
All right. I'm here at Sudbury Fitness with Nick Nastasti, the owner. And Nick, people are in the gym. We got them in the gym. And traditionally, their first move is to head over to the treadmill. We want to start sweating, burning some calories. But there's actually a right way to do it. Why don't you show us a little bit? And what's our model's name today?
It's Holly.
Hi, Holly. She's bumming. Tell us a little bit about like some basic fundamentals of a treadmill.
Again, I think everyone likes the treadmill because it's easy. There's no learning curve involved with walking.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone can get right on it and start doing something. Okay, Holly, as you can see, is not hanging on. Okay, she's just walking in a good stride. Holly, can you hang on for me with a hand? Okay. Typically, when people first get in, they will hang on. Okay, because it's a little bit nervous, and it is a funny feeling. The ground is now moving, and you're not. Whereas when we're walking outside, you're moving, and the ground is not. Okay, so it's definitely a funny feeling. But what we want to work our way towards, Holly, take your hands off, is exactly what she was doing, swinging the hands and walking more naturally. She's also using her abdominal muscles to stabilize her in this way and to help her stand upright. Yeah. As soon as you hang on, you take away that stability factor into the exercise. And people have a tendency sometimes to be flipping through a magazine or something like that. You really can't concentrate on your walking if you're flipping through a magazine, all right? So she's got a real nice pace going. She's actually walking at 4.5 miles an hour, which is a great pace, and she's on a 2% grade. So she's on a little bit of an incline, okay? So to walk any faster than that might be a little bit difficult, okay? Typically, I'll have people stay in the high 3s or 4 miles an hour for a good pace, and then from there we can just increase the incline to create more of a workload on them, to get them to work a little bit harder. And then from there, you can work your way up into going into a jog and finally into a run. The nice thing about the treadmill too is that it's not as pounding on your legs as the ground outside.
Very low impact.
Right. You're still getting an impact. Again, you're getting nice weight bearing at your hip joints and everything. It's a nice functional movement. Good for the back. It's good for the abs if you're not hanging on.
Yeah. Now, what about varying your stride? Is that something that you
I would go with a natural stride length. I wouldn't vary it. Typically, if you're walking too slow, you'll have a tendency to take too short of a stride. You'll end up just picking your feet up.
Yeah.
So that's why you want to be able to walk at a good pace. It's a more natural stride. You want to keep it as natural as possible. And for Holly, probably to walk any faster than that would probably start to be uncomfortable as far as trying to keep the pace. So she's walking actually perfectly. She's got a good arm swing going, keeping herself nice and stable.
Now, what do you recommend for a duration for someone? Let's say someone who's a beginner, hasn't exercised for a while.
I would say go at a slow pace, even if it happens to be, 2.5 miles an hour, and try to stay on for 20 minutes. If you can't make the 20 minutes, fine, you stay on for 10 minutes. It's whatever you feel comfortable with in the beginning, and you'll surely find that after a couple of weeks or so, you should certainly make the 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and then from there, you want to start increasing your pace, start increasing your workload by putting it up on an incline.
Sounds good. So do you like what you've seen so far? We're still trying to get the bugs out, as I said before. Camera 1, camera 2. But once that happens and the show takes shape, I really think you're going to enjoy the concepts that we're putting forward. Again, health and fitness in a clear, concise, hopefully easy to understand manner, with a little bit of a lighthearted look as well, just so we all keep our sanity. But there'll be other segments that you haven't seen on this show. Well, let's take a look. I'm going to show you a couple of clips of what's going to be coming up in future shows.
There'll be quick, healthy cooking segments.
Concoction at sort of a fat-free dressing.
And that's probably the subject of another segment.
Yeah.
We'll do some dressing ones.
Lots of helpful hints there.
Uh-huh.
So, just put dressing on it. Just a little bit.
Oh boy.
And it tastes better actually the longer it sits. It sort of marinates. And as you can see, it's really colorful and crunchy. There are lots of different textures. And that's pretty much done.
There'll be important health and medical news. There'll be some interesting and quirky happenings in food and fitness.
Some people like to run. That's good. For me, I do it once in a while. I think I get bored too easily. The other thing is running. It's not without its hazards. You know what I mean?
And hey, fitness should be fun, so there'll be music video segments with Barry's songs.
I took my truck on a tram at night, down south where the weather is warm. I love my truck music when I'm stuck, when I feel like flying. The cold and snow will leave behind. When I'm here, don't know what we'll find.
So that's about it for now. I know I'm going to be doing my studying, get more and more information. So you guys out there don't have to worry that much. I'll be here working hard. But what you should do, try to learn a little bit every day. Get a magazine. Again, we'll get into some quality ones, books on nutrition, things like that. Again, upcoming shows. For now, be healthy, and we'll catch you next time. What do we do? TV, fade to black. How do we do that? Well, I'm the only one here, so fade to black. We'll catch you next time.